but I can see why these heroes would be strong this patch. There's a lot of early to mid-game skirmishing. It's where these heroes excel. And this Skywrath, he's a strong laner. His concussive shot has gotten buffed over time. And it puts them in a position where they could pull ahead in this tri-lane. The 1v1 I think is going to be pretty hard for 11 up here, because YapzOr skewed it, and now he's looking bottom for that first blood.
And it is going to be Spartan, Man of Ritual.
The most suitable target.
Yeah,
always.
True.
You know, it's just going to pump him up. You know?
Exactly. He's just like, we got it, guys. The ritual is complete. I fed first blood up really early.
I think Secret's kind of just in this position where they're asking Ice, what do you think is strong? What do you want to play? We're going to first phase your hero. I feel like they first phase his hero all the time, and they're just going to take whatever he's very confident with. So maybe he had some good pubs on and he's been feeling the hero. Maybe they have a unique item build, but honestly, this Axe, we're going to see Spartan taking some more damage here.
Throws out his spells before he dies. He pops the Fairy Fire. Maybe? No, he does indeed die. And the Purge isn't going to be enough. Desire does manage to get that last hit in. So this time around, Spartan manages to trade his life. And YapzOr, as a result, will actually be pretty low on mana.
This hero can thrive. Like, Axe is one of the best wave cutter, Omega turbo farmers, getting to that 10-minute blink Vanguard potential.
Yeah.
He's not having that level of a game, though, so...
Yeah,
a little worried for Secret on the lanes here.
The Axe pick was so curious to me just because I was like, okay, that hero can be good right now, but I feel like so often your laning phase falls a little flat. They are going to be able to catch Puppey out on the side here, as I believe YapzOr was looking around for the 4-minute water rune. He comes back to lane now, and they might just be able to catch Desire here, as no armor means those skeletons will do some serious work to the Skywrath Mage.
Brame really has to be careful playing on the side like this. Like, get the levels.
Yeah, combined, they could probably make a decent combination if they have the levels to be able to run around together and get kills off their level 6s.
Yeah, I mean, he can leech at mid, but I feel like this Crystal Maiden, she really wants a lot of levels. It's not, I don't think you're just happy being at the normal just level 6 as a support for that 10 to 15 minute period. You're going to have to make something happen during that span of time along with your Skywrath.
Yeah.
And the problem is the majority of it is enabled off this Sand King's game. She has a fast blink, which...
Okay, this is big if they can get it. No Astral Step, no Dissimulate. Nisha should be dead here. Gets thought first, though. God. That's going to feel terrible. And this shield is actually taking up so much physical damage. He's going in. Out. He's going back in for it. Oh, what a kill from Nisha. Don't tell me he lives. He lives. Oh, my God, he's coming back. Nisha, you absolute monster.
There's just, I mean, that is about as big a disaster that can happen to you on 4 heroes for this one Void Sphere. Can't even get him game pressure oriented. This is where you want to run at the opponents, get stuff done. This is not a game where he's just going to go farm Ancients and try to catch up.
They're going to find a pick off here. It is going to be YapzOr, who last second does manage to get the Shackle Shot. Doesn't stop the damage of the Sky, though. Meanwhile, 11, Burrow Strike. Oh, he's caught by the Remnant. It pulls him back. He couldn't get over the cliff, and now he's dead. Once again, Ice now up to 5 kills.
That's a level 2 Cull, so he's getting a little more armor, you know?
Yeah.
Already up to 6.
Brame, Blink, Epicenter, Freezing Field, and Epicenter is still on cooldown, so...
You're gonna have to kill Nisha twice, though. That is a tall order. And Sumail twice.
Yeah.
This is the area you want to fight in if you're Brame, though. Nisha's TPing out. If they know this.
Yeah, it's an opportunity there. He's going to be able to jump the Wraith King. That's going to be life number 1 down. But Nisha did cancel his teleport. He comes right back at the fight, goes for the punish. Astral Step, maybe burning out Thug with a stun. Still not quite done. Now the Shackle Shot. Sumail is indeed dead. They killed the PA bottom lane, but honestly, any trade one for one for Brame.
Do a lot of work for it. Probably means he won't be going for any type of early BKB. But he is queuing up that pipe, which this is an amazing pipe game.
They spotted Nabito thanks to a nice aggressive ward, but at the same time, they spot the Chen. They do manage to get that kill, but Ice is here with a nice 2-man call, and the rest of the team is closing in from the side. Ice should be able to get at least 1 kill here. Spartan's going to get burned out by the urn. 11's pretty low, and a nice Void Remnant catches him in the end. Nisha ensures a 3rd kill from this team fight, and maybe even a 4th. Thug. Nisha got to go for it. No, he's just offering a high five. He says, don't worry, friend.
Another huge amount of HP that Brame has to chunk through, and their heroes are not ideally designed to be able to do that at this point.
I was convinced that Chen was going to be mega broken this patch, which hasn't turned out to be entirely the case just yet. Okay,
throw him in.
Throw him into Thug and almost gets killed. As a result, Nisha does claim the last hit, though, thanks in part to that double damage. They frostbite him, keep inside the Mystic Flare. He no longer has that Aegis. Oh no, the Sand King's going to be caught chain stunned before he could Burrow Strike back inside his base. And look at them. Immediately, Nisha teleporting up to the top lane. They know when PA's always going to be the...
Telling Spartan, yo, go find it. Spartan's like, I don't want to go up
Kill
this
us,
hill, man. You go up this hill.
He's ready to jump. Okay, the Frostbite. It should be enough. It does that double timer again. Nice silence there. Good reaction there from Desire. Follow-up from 11, but going on the Axe. Telekinesis tossed him out in the Mystic Flare. Once again, YapzOr using that very nicely. Telekinesis, he's going to jump forward with the Frostbite, grabs Thug, follow-up chain stun. That's going to be a dead Wind Ranger as well. 2 cores down on the side of Brame.
The EHP is just way too much for Brave to deal with. I don't know how they can engage and didn't think about it, but this Rubik save is insane this game.
Oh, yeah.
Like the lift out of the Sky Ult, the CM spells, whatever it is. I say that, and Nisha's just under tier 4s. That's one way to chunk him.
Dissimilate does get him out of there, but Nubito, he jumps in. He gets the BKB in time to be able to join in on that fight and get that critical kill. Now they're going to chase after Sumail.
Puppy says you're on your own, bro.
There's no better opportunity, but he's playing careful. Here comes Ice, thinking about going for the jump in. He sees how low that PA is, and you know he wants it. Blink is now back up, and he's going to go. Gets the call. Beautiful one that slams down the Phantom Assassin. And Brame gonna have to rethink any amount of aggression.
2 of these heroes have 2 lives though, and secret supports are not gonna play up in front of their front line.
Yeah, you can see Ice. He's the one heading over. It's not a bad opportunity to go for him. Do they have enough damage? No, the Telekinesis is tossing him away. A Force Staff as well, and all the heals coming in. And now it's going to be Brame. Turned around on his Desire's going to be the first one to die.
All right, Spartan, they got him.
Probably going to fall here as well. They did manage to still get 2 for 2. Really nice positioning there with the freezing field. He's going to die eventually, but he'll get a lot of damage in. The Shackle came through. They did manage to take life number 1 away from the Wraith King. Can they get him a second time? BKB for BKB. Sumail opting to go straight for Desire. That's going to be a dieback on him as he throws out a last-second Rod of Atos onto a creep. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Spartan, who also bought back, might just be able to get the kill on Nisha as he baits him in the Astral Step. They do take away that Aegis, but it's another dieback on the side of Brame.
Shackle.
These 2, Thug, Shackle first. Can they get the crits to finish him off? They do! One last crit to be able to finish him off. Nisha dies. Nubito jumping forward. Gotta be careful, though, of these chain stuns.
They really want YapzOr here, but
those laning phase decisions that they chose, right? Because retroactively, in hindsight, it looks like an absolute blunder, the decisions that they made, because they don't look like a bad team here, as they're going to be able to go for the Axe, slow down. That is going to be a very
mistake,
dead Vito. He's going to be chain stunned. Burrow Strike comes through. They do have the Mystic Flare. Once again, the Force Staff's going to come in. The Focus Fire is going to be enough, though. Thug's damage is good to go. Sumail's going to casually 3-shot Desire before he goes ahead and defensively blinks out.
That's another core kill for Brame, which they're happy to take those because it's just so much XP and gold. Right there.
Yeah, Ice is second in net worth overall. Yeah, that's an interesting. I hadn't actually thought about that because they changed that Axe. Not this patch, but the previous patch. But now with the change of Culling Blade and the stacking armor thing.
Yeah, it helps it.
He's going to be getting so much armor that Culling Blade's going to be dangerous, and they're going to be able to chain stun the PA and bring her down. No buyback available, and Spartan's dead as well, which I'm sure is a big blow to morale. Maybe not necessarily adding too much to the actual fight itself, because it's just looking like Team Secret should just be able to close out the game from here. 40,000 net worth lead, 5 versus 3, well really 6-7 versus 3, with Sumail having a reincarnation and Nisha having an Aegis. And Desire.
4 stacks for Ice before the game ends. I mean, Secret just respecting that PA buyback, but they're gonna know the jig's up, and Game is going to end real fast.
Yeah, once they go for it, okay. He's the play. He managed to blink right as Ice goes for his own blink. Unfortunately, they have no damage in response. They can dodge, duck, dip, dive, and weave, whatever that was. Either way, it's not going to be enough. They're going to hide in their fountain, and Secret will close out game number 1.
Did not feel like this was just some random first phase axe, I must say.
No, it didn't.
He helped run this game over with Nisha, and I feel like it started off that bottom lane pressure, opened that move up for Nisha. He took advantage of it, capitalized, got every rune somehow as well, which I don't think should happen. Honestly, I did not feel the impact as Wind Ranger at all at almost any point in that entire game.
No.
Felt like Sand King versus the world while his PA is trying to catch up. Something about that early game did not go right for Brame. Either set up their understanding of it, the execution was a bit sloppy on that tri lane,